let's go. Okay, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to our channel. We have a guest here, Mauro from Moralis. Yeah, Moralis is formerly Agora Tech Bootcamp. So yeah, nice to meet you in person, Mauro.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, Iman. It's a pleasure to be here. I like what you do. A lot of interviews. You're still here. I remember you as an academy member back in the past, and yeah, you do a lot of great work. And yeah, I'm head of support at the Moralis Academy and the Moralis Web3 development platform. So yeah.
Yeah, before I start with the video, can you share a little bit more about yourself and yeah, how you get into crypto for the first time?
For sure, for sure. Well, I joined like back in 2017 when the Bitcoin price went to 20K. So I believe most people joined during the peak times. So I was one of them. And actually, it's quite a funny story because I was involved in the BitConnect scam. So that was like my first introduction. And I was young because I was 21 back then. I was naive, you know. So I joined that and then I got scammed, obviously. But it always left me wondering, what did I actually bought? Because I was buying this Bitcoin thing, but I was like, but what is this? You know, why did I even go to BitConnect? Because I thought BitConnect was the next thing, you know, like everybody else. So I got interested and I Googled, searched the web, and yeah, I found the Tech Academy fairly early on. And I was just in this mood, like, I need to know what this is. I need to know. And then because I read the white paper before I joined the academy, and due to me having some technical background, I actually was kind of interested in it. So I joined the academy and I was completely blown away, not only by the content, but by 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 what are this what is this blockchain technology trying to do. And it was also around the time when I started being interested in finance. So yeah, that helped me a lot with that. And yeah, that's pretty much how I joined. From that point on, I started learning. I started doing videos. I helped Ivan, and eventually I started working for him.
Yeah.
And it's been already almost 2 years. It's been almost 2 years that I'm helping grow the academy, and of course our new Moralis Web3 development platform, which is completely amazing.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, I mean, like that's when your Bitcoin story, right? I mean, what was the aha moment when you like Bitcoin is the future, not yeah, it's not like a fad. I mean, like where was the aha moment for you? Like you need to full time crypto.
I think the biggest moment when I realized this is not like, you know, something that's just gonna pass and go over is when I, you know, when I learned the technicals about hashing and how the network is secured. And then actually I learned a bit about history of money. I read the book by Andreas Antonopoulos, The History of Money. And when I got those examples, so both the technical and the history of not only money, but disruptive technologies. So when I read those books, when I saw how internet changed everything, how cars change, you know, traveling, because before we use horses, you know, which is kind of crazy to think about it. But before then it was like, you know, people with cars were crazy, not the people with horses. And the internet, how it changed in the past 20 years, it got me thinking, because when I learned the technical, how it works, how it's secured, I think that's when I shifted and I was like, okay, this is not something that will just, you know, it's gonna be 5 years and it's gonna be gone. This is here to stay. And obviously, you know, there are other blockchains, ethereum, in it's all, you know, getting improved. We're improving. And I think that's where, you know, our Moralis Web3 development platform goes into place, because we want to further expand basically the this space by allowing people to create more projects on every blockchain, on whatever they want, because the only way for this space to improve is to actually uh, build on it. You know, we have all these coins, you know, they're pumping, dumping, but we want to build something. And that's exactly why we're here. So we provide both education and practical and easy way to build your applications. So yeah.
Yes,
So
exactly.
that's how.
Yeah, that's why your aha moment into crypto, right? I mean, like when it comes to the Moralis itself, it's formerly Tech, right? Can you share a little bit more about the difference between the two, or is it the same or just is it different?
So your question is like who is responsible for the company and or how do we work or?
Yeah, in general, yeah. You can elaborate which one. I mean, like for company itself, and yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
so we currently have two products. We have Moralis Academy where we exclusively teach new people about what Bitcoin is, what the history of money and certain things, so people can understand what we're actually doing. And the other platform, which is the new platform, Moralis Web3 Development, it's basically an easier way to develop the applications on the blockchain. And the best way to put it is to maybe use the example that Ivan uses a lot, because back in the day when internet started, people were building applications for specific hardware. Let's say you try to build some kind of an application, you build it for a specific motherboard or specific CPU, and then if you switch out the CPU, the application doesn't work. And that's basically what we're kind of doing now with the nodes, um, where Moralis Web3 development would be like an operating system. Because if you build on Windows, you can ensure it will run on every machine that run Windows. It's the same thing with Moralis. You build with us with our web development, and it's gonna scale on Ethereum, on Arbitrum. It's gonna scale on all other chains. So especially the EVM compatible ones, we have a lot of EVM compatible chains. So you build an app once and you have it on all chains, and you don't need to worry. Will this when the new blockchain comes, it's gonna be a couple of easy steps, and you migrate your whole application to another blockchain. So you don't have to build for a specific blockchain. And you don't have to use these slow speedy nodes because it's slow. It takes a long time. Our API and SDK makes the process way much easier, way more simplified. And after all, there's no point to reinvent the wheel. I mean, nobody is recreating an operating system nowadays, for example. Nobody is doing it. You have to build on top, and you're not gonna if you develop now an application, you're not gonna develop for zeros and ones. You're not gonna speak to the CPU. You're gonna
Yes.
speak to JavaScript, and then the browser will speak to the operating system, and then the operating system will eventually speak to the hardware. So that's where it's more powerful. And the reason why we have two things, so academy and Web3 development, is because Web3 development is more for people who already know somewhat what the blockchain is about and who already have programming experience. But if
Yeah.
you're completely new, if you don't know blockchain, if you don't know programming, then academy is the right way to start. So
Yeah.
that's why. So we have both covered. We educate new people, but if people are already educated, we also provide the development so we can build up this industry and yeah, basically this space, because there are a lot of things that I think we're barely even started with the applications. I mean, all of these NFTs markets, it's only the beginning in my eyes. It's only the
Yes.
beginning.
Yes, exactly. I mean, like, yeah, the difference itself in the development. I mean, like, Tech is only focused on education, but in Moralis itself, it's focused on practical experience, right? Is that the same?
Yeah. And I believe Ivan, he was a programmer before he started his YouTube and the
Yeah.
company, so he loves very much development, and I think that's where he's most. I think he knows a lot about there, so that's why I think he's doing really a good thing with the Web3, uh, because he understands it. He was a developer himself. He understands what programming is. He understands the API, the SDK. He understands basically the point how difficult development can be basically, and how we can make it much easier in a sense. So I believe that's the biggest reason, like why or how the inspiration came for such a project. And yeah, it's really nice to see that we're pushing it, and we already have like a lot of happy people, a lot of testimonials already. uh, People love it already because it makes it so much easier. It's kind of a no-brainer at this point.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, if you guys wanna check out the Moralis, I will share in the description below. And then, yeah, I mean, like since like the way that so make people come to the Ivan Tech before like Good Morning Crypto, you know, when it comes to the gateway to get involved in the Ivan Tech. But how about right now? How do you market this thing? I mean, without Good Morning Crypto, because Good Morning Crypto is one of those things that yeah, you can market the brand separate. Yeah, is that correct or
Yeah.
not?
But when it comes to marketing, I mean, there's a lot of people, you know, joining the academy just because they're new. So kind of this industry is so young that as sometimes you don't necessarily need to advertise that much because it's, you know, it's a new industry. So it kind of goes in your favor, you know. There's a lot of new people, they hear it from friends and they're interested, they start googling and stuff like that. And yeah, they found us easily. We do a lot of Twitter, I believe. I'm not too much into marketing team, so I
Ah, yeah,
mainly
sorry.
do
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
yeah, I mainly do support. But no, no worries, no worries, I mainly do support, yeah. But we also, you know, people email us. I can tell you from my support, they say they're new, we try to teach them, we'll, you know, give a couple of sentences what the academy will do for them, why they should join. You know, because and you can get a lot of people that want to change their career. Basically, they want to do something new in life. Maybe they don't want to work in a shop. You know, they feel, you know, this is something, or they need a change in life. And that's actually where our the highest plan, the professional planner academy, comes into play, because I myself am one of the counseling. So I I can provide like motivation, guidance over email. How can they get started? And yeah, I also tell them my story a bit, how I started here, what did I actually give them like practical examples. What did I do to end up here? So and people appreciate it a lot. They really do appreciate a lot. I see people sometimes they're ready to quit, but I try to turn them around. It's really one of my passions to inspire people. um, so yeah, and I absolutely love it, you know. I love to inspire people because it changed my life, so I want to change someone else as well.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's the point of inspiring, right? I mean, like when, yeah, I remember that you always made some content about, yeah, when Ivan Tech make some meme. I mean, that's part of marketing, right? I mean, meme is the new way of marketing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and while you're mentioning that, we actually have an open job for a meme lord. We call it a meme lord. So if your audience is interested to work with us, we actually have a job for a meme lord. It's basically, as you say, it's to like market, you know, because people love memes, you know. So yeah, if they can make memes in regards to Moralis Academy or Moralis Web3, that would be wonderful. We're looking for such a person. So actually, I can maybe give you maybe you can put it in description. I can give you the link where they can apply. But yeah, it's a funny job, but it really is it really is what we need, because
Yes.
yeah, people love jokes. And
Yeah, like Elon Musk say, who controls the meme controls the universe. You know, yeah, that's part of
yeah,
the
yeah.
way of marketing. But yeah, that's the king of it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, maybe one last question before like
Mhm.
we end this yeah interview or podcast. I mean, like the bigger goals of Moralis itself. I mean, since the rebranding, I mean, like what the difference between the Moralis with other yeah coding academy.
Well, the rebranding, when it took place, it was mostly to coordinate with the Moralis Web3. So we wanted to be like, if you don't know anything, you join the academy and then you can use our Web3. So it's more all connected. So it's more of a same product, even though it's two different kind of products. They are joined together, and we plan to push Moralis courses in the academy as well. So we want it to be like one giant product together, but for, you know, people who are already in, they can go to the development straight away. People who are new, they can take this journey from academy to actual development. And it's great because now we can integrate, our academy can be more unique. And when someone asks us how is our academy different than from someone else, for example, in our cases, our academy teaches you how to develop on our easier web3 development as well. So that's where we have a difference. So not only we educate generally what crypto is, but we also teach you how to develop fast and easy thanks to our SDK and API. So I think that's the reason why we changed it. And yeah, it should be all interconnected, and it is. And to help this space grow faster, we need everyone, even the new people, even the experienced people. We need everyone to join, and we will make it easy with our academy if it needs to be done. We already have the rebranded or redone JavaScript course, which now includes at the end of the course, or like after you go 50%, after you learn the basics about JavaScript, loops and stuff, functions, the rest of the course you actually build something at the end of it. You actually build a decentralized application by the end of your first programming course. So it's not only JavaScript, you already have something at the end. And I believe that's one of our main things is in the academy, to push people to results, as fast as possible. They need to see results as fast as possible, because if they can make an app in 50 hours or 30 hours of a course, if they make a decentralized application, that's perfect for us, because we help them move so fast, because you have to be fast, especially in this industry,
Yes.
because 3 years ago, I mean, ethereum was barely a thing. I think, I mean, it was there, but nobody talked so much. NFTs
Yeah.
were just a blink, it moves so fast, honestly.
Yes, exactly. I mean, yeah, that's part of Moralis. I mean, yeah, that's maybe the difference between the Moralis Bootcamp Academy. Yeah, can you talk a little bit more about the Bootcamp, because yeah, Bootcamp itself is focused on the specific talent that when I involved in the developing it.
The bootcamp we used to have before, or
Yeah, up to you. I mean, like you said before, or no, you have
we used
something.
to have a special program in academy called Bootcamp, but we no longer have it. It's
Oh,
been it's
okay.
been
Yeah.
mostly replaced by the professional membership, where I and a couple of other counseling actually provide a bit of guidance and motivation. So maybe you can call our whole academy as a bootcamp, because it really is a bootcamp. And we have a lot of courses, and there is no need to take them all, okay? Because with the professional subscription, with the counseling, you tell your counselor what you want. You basically tell them, okay, I want to learn development, I'm more interested in trading, or I'm more interested in marketing, I'm more interested in this and that. And the counselor will actually guide you which courses you need to take, because obviously you don't need to take all of them. You need to take only those who are specific to your goals. And then, yeah, it's some further tips. I usually suggest a couple of books in the on the side as well. If they get stuck in programming, I can offer a course, a different course, so they can, take a bit of a break and stuff like that. I also share. I love to share the 10x rule by Grant Cardone. It's a very nice book.
Yeah.
I read it. Ivan recommended me before I was even working for him, and that book changed my life. And I know it's one of his favorite books as well. And for your audience, I urge everybody to read it. It's probably the most important book in your life you can read, uh, most certainly. Um, yeah, so with the professional yearly, it feels like a really boot camp. While the counselor, we don't provide like technical help. The technical help is on the forum. The counseling is more like to keep you motivated, to keep you on the path, to for you to understand what you're trying to achieve. Because it's while knowledge is important, it's important that you expose yourself, that you let people know or your skills, your uh, basically, like, you need to make yourself exposed a bit, because if nobody knows you, it's going to be hard.
Yes.
But knowledge is the first thing, and then you need to make sure you put your action where it's needed so people can recognize you, and they'll say, okay, this guy is great, he knows something, we should hire him. uh, he seems potential. It's about the mindset, and
Yeah.
the 10x rule book by Grant Cardone, it's all about mindset. So it's
Yeah.
very
Yeah,
nice.
it's like course in general. I mean, when you have the certificate, yeah. I mean, like, can you share a little bit more about the? Is it global certificate, right? The Moralis. Yeah.
Yeah, we have certificates on the academy for now, not on the Web3 development, but the certificates, yeah, you get them after each course you complete. It's a nice thing to share on LinkedIn to show your progress. And yeah, that's actually Iman, that's actually a perfect thing, because you learn something, and now that you learn it, you want to showcase it. Okay, you want to showcase it, so go to LinkedIn, you post, you go to Twitter, you post, and you say, I learned at this academy, just tag Ivan, tag me, we will retweet it, we will like retweet it, so you get more exposure, and it's beneficial for both you and me, if people do it, because they get the exposure. Everybody knows that, okay, this guy knows this. And it's not only the certificate. If people, build something, if you build some kind of a project thanks to our courses or our Web3 development platform, we will retweet it as well. You just tag us, no problem. We If we see people are passionate, we push it. And yeah, we give back, in a sense. We want people to succeed. It's like one of our primary goals is to see people succeeded. And I already met one guy from Croatia, from my own country, that managed to become a smart contract developer in 6 months. I met him this summer. It was amazing, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I managed to meet, and I was actually his counselor. So it's really nice to see people succeed. And there are plenty of more examples of people who actually succeed. And then I love to see the email like, you guys helped me a lot, I actually got a job. It's really wonderful. It's really wonderful to see.
Yes, exactly. I mean, like, yeah, since I know the story from the guy. I mean, like, his, if I'm not mistaken, is like bartender or something. Like, and then he,
Exactly, it's Ivan. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, I know. I saw the video. The
yeah,
testimonial. So yeah, and then he went full time crypto by joining the academy, and after that he got a job. Then he won. So
yeah.
that's why I
Amazing.
understand. Yeah, that's I mean, like, yeah, maybe as Moralis itself is, yeah, it is good. Yeah, guys, if you wanna jump into the programming or developing, because Moralis has the not only the knowledge that you need, but also the structural what is called curriculum that
Yeah.
try to achieve. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yes, it has a curriculum. It has a study quiz you take, and if you're not happy with it, you have a counselor to reach out to. We set your goals accordingly, or rather the courses according to your goals. And yeah, we really try to push people. And if they really like love this space, love blockchain, or interested in development, we really try to push them. We have a lot of stories from Ivan, how he made it, and I think it helps a lot when people hear other people's stories, how they actually succeeded. It makes them more prone to continue, because I know people love to be inspired, and I love to inspire people. So yeah, I think it really helps. I think like a week ago, Ivan did a video. I captured it on Twitter. It was a bit motivational. So yeah, it really is. We need to push more motivation to people. Um, and yeah, we need to make sure that they don't stop, because it's not easy. I know it's not easy, but at the end of the day, we really try to do everything for people to succeed. And they should have it all at one place, all curriculum, knowledge at the academy. Easiest development you will ever have at our development platform, because it's just only a couple of lines of code. You can have your decks, you can have your NFT project. Honestly, it's really a couple of lines of code. I'm not a developer myself, I know a bit, And honestly, I feel I could do it in a couple of lines. So how easy it is.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I mean, like the Moralis itself have separated what is called the YouTube channel where I wanna take, right? Like never been before. So yeah, maybe it's like focus thing for the Moralis, and then yeah, people try if you wanna see the programming course, and you can go to the channel, right?
Yeah, we are heavily focused on the Moralis development platform right now. So we do a lot there because it still needs a lot of work. It needs to be, as simplistic as it can be. The academy is still there. The academy is not going anywhere. It's gonna be there. We need to educate. There's a lot of new people, but we need Web3 developers. We need people who will improve this space. That's the most important thing, because without people building, it feels like this space, we want to push. We want to push this so-on called, disruptive technology, as Andreas Antonopoulos was saying in his book. We need to push it, and it's changing fast. There's a lot of project. I mean, it's going so fast. I mean, it's almost 2022, and it feels like it was a month ago that it was the 20K top, but it was like 3 years ago. So the space is moving fast. The prices are going crazy. It's it's all over the place, honestly. But we need more. We need more project, definitely. It's the only way we can move forward is to help people build, that they build new things. And we have a bunch of examples in our YouTube channel, from dexes to NFTs to, some guys had made accounting, and now we're currently having a hackathon. So maybe that's good to put. So for your audience, we have a hackathon. It's $500,000 in rewards.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, but yeah, we have the biggest hackathon, and you cannot find these hackathons in any other industry than blockchain. It's an avalanche hackathon, but for people to not be scared, it's pretty much Ethereum. It's like same as Ethereum, because Avalanche is EVM compatible. So if you know EVM, if you know Ethereum, you can do this Avalanche hackathon. I'll send you the link, Iman. It already started on 6th of December, but you still have time till the 31st of January. And yeah, it's a huge event, and we do these huge hackathons because we really want to push developers. We really need them. It's one of our pretty much our top priority.
Because it's like kind of prestige, right? When developer getting involved with hackathon itself, because not only the price but also the recognition that the developer can get. So yeah, that's pretty much good for the developer to see the progress in the future.
Yeah, they get recognition. They maybe get the prize. The most important thing is they learn about the space. They learn how easy it is to develop with the platform, how easy they can make a project, and how can they change the space. uh, it feels we're so early, but yeah, but that's where the fun part is. We're so early, and we can do it. We stream on our Moralis YouTube channel like almost every day now, to be honest. Different live streams, different parts of Moralis team. We have a SDK for gaming, so we're gonna push it that as well. There's a lot of collaboration with other projects, and in the hackathon, if you use a certain collaboration, you also get a prize, because we want to incentivize people to use other technologies as well for easier building. Yeah, it's all interconnected. We help people discover us and other projects so they can build, hopefully a business one day as well, because there are a lot of people who want to start a business in this space as well. And the best time to start is, today. It was not. It was, yesterday. You should start yesterday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is too late. You should start today. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why, I mean, like the blockchain itself is not only like for developers. I mean, like you can build business on top of it, and other than that, you can be like yeah, I mean developing, yeah, I mean the scale, I mean like the scope, it's really quite big, right? In the industry that quite new and quite niche, so that's why I think Moralis have made good progress. And yeah, I see, because I used to be a student, guys. I haven't yet renewed my subscription, but maybe let's see after this I can get a new subscription. Yeah.
Yeah, another thing you can mention, we currently have a Christmas sale, so it's 50% off of everything,
Yeah.
of any monthly, yearly subscription. So we have that running as well now. So maybe today is actually like the best day you can start to change your life, educate yourself more, see the opportunities that are all over us, especially in this industry. It's all over us, to be honest. And yeah, we welcome anyone. If you want to get a job, feel free to join Academy. If you want to start a business, you're also welcome. Want to be a programmer, you're also welcome. Whatever you want to be, even if you know art, if you know medicine, the blockchain has so many use cases. And if you have this special unique skill, for example, I had video editing as a special skill somewhat, and that's how I got started. I learned, and then I allowed myself to express myself with the videos. it, you have to use your unique skills in this industry, and you'll get very far, trust me. So if you already have a business, you want to incorporate blockchain, you're welcome. You have business courses, and you can integrate it easily, pretty much. So we welcome everyone, whatever your goal is. I think blockchain will be in all sectors, honestly. There's always something that can be done in one way or another. And if you're here first, of course, it's going to be better that you join today and not tomorrow or in
Yes.
10
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I will share the link in the description, I guess, if you want to check it out. Just check it out. And then, yeah, maybe, yeah, the one last question before I end this interview. It's a little bit fun, no financial advice. Do you have any specific Bitcoin price prediction for the next year? Or, yeah, is 100K or 200K or bull run is over? Or, yeah.
It's difficult to say. I'm far from an expert. I
Yeah,
learn a lot
exactly.
on
It's
the
just for
side.
fun. Yeah, it's just, yeah, you can say whatever you like. It's just, yeah, for
Yeah.
the, yeah, entertainment purpose. Yeah.
Yeah, I try to learn a bit about the technicals and the trading and stuff like that. So I'm learning on that as well. I have a couple of books I'm reading. It's difficult to say if it was the top, or but I think for certain we're gonna hit 100K, be it now or in 3 years. I think it's gonna happen regardless. But if it's gonna happen now, it's really hard to say. As much as I want to say yes, it could be a bit biased because we're in it here, like learning. We know what it is, so it's a bit biased on us. The only thing that practically scares me is the stock market, because we didn't have a stock market crash, like a huge one, ever since Bitcoin was created. So that's like the only scary part I see, because Bitcoin was created in 2008 when the stock market crashed, as in like it was brutal. And ever since 2008, the stock market didn't have any like huge crashes, and that's the only thing that worries me, because stock market seems to be correlated with Bitcoin a lot. So that's only like that's the part that scares me the most. But the stock market crashing can happen in a year or in a two. You know what they say, the market can stay irrational more than you can stay liquid. you know
Yeah.
you think it's gonna go down, but it keeps going up and up and up, and you think it's gonna, or vice versa. You think it's gonna go up, and it keeps going down, and you're like, okay, now it has to go up, and it continues to go down. It's always like that, and it's tricky. But that's why we want people to be here for the long game, because once you join this industry and work something meaningful, all these market action, you can mostly forget about them. But if you're truly inspired by trading and stuff like that, I don't want to hold you back. It's also a form of, being a broker is also a job. So it with crypto, it also gives you, the stock market gives you a couple of percent, but crypto gives you 10-20% like every day. So you have more opportunities there as well, yeah, both in development and both in trading. Yeah,
Yeah.
But it's hard to say. I feel
Yeah,
like
sorry.
I feel like that the new projects will come and like Avalanche, Polygon, and I think we still have a lot of blockchains and stuff, layer 2 solutions to come. So there'll be those coins. Bitcoin will always be there, in my opinion. I mean, maybe not always. Maybe in, I don't know, 20 years it cools off or something. Ethereum is there. It just needs scaling. But it all takes time. In Andreas Antonopoulos, The Internet of Money, he specifically talks about scaling. Neither technology scaled in a day. Internet did not scale in a day. First, you couldn't send anything. You couldn't send an email. If you spammed, the whole internet went down. Then the pictures came. You sent a picture, the whole internet went down. And then the videos. But now we even live stream. We have this conversation live. So it's all matter of time. The scalability, it's not solved tomorrow. It takes time for the scalability to solve. Nothing scaled. Neither, like, none of the disruptive technology scaled immediately. Cars didn't scale immediately. You have to build roads, you have to build infrastructure, you have to build engines, you have to improve on it. Nothing scales in a day. It takes years, and that's how it's gonna be. So because I know a lot of people doubt, like, this is not scalable, this is not that. It takes time. And that's what I love about Andreas Antonopoulos' book. I also recommend it for your audience to read. It gives you a different perspective. It doesn't only teach you about Bitcoin. It teaches you how to think about technology, how things advance in life. He's a very clever man. So yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I mean, like, the price will follow the scaling. Right? I mean, the developing. Right? I mean, once it's mass adoption and it attract the new talent, and then the industry is going and then established. Right?
Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about our Moralis web development. If you build for Ethereum, you can automatically scale on Avalanche. You can automatically scale on Binance Smart Chain, and in the future, if there's a chain that gets popular, that is has some better things, you could also, like, it's gonna be like a couple of clicks. You don't have to reinvent the whole thing. So we try to be cross chain, like Windows. You build for Windows, it works everywhere. It's the same with Moralis. You build with us, it will work on Ethereum, it will work on Avalanche, it will work on Arbitrum, Phantom, Binance Smart Chain, Solana in the future, etc., etc. So we want it to be like a one-stop place. So you don't have to worry, like, what's next. You build with us, and you shouldn't think about, okay, is this gonna be able to scale. We will support chains that are popular, especially if there's development of them to make it easier. So
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
that's what we want.
Yeah.
So yeah, scalability, it will eventually solve itself. It just takes time.
Yes, exactly. I mean, like, even take one set. The big money is being made not by trading, but by developing like CZ or That's why you need to develop something, guys. You don't want to jump into a trade and get lost big. You have to build something in the future in order to give a meaningful ways to other people. Right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, building is the best way. It really is the best way. You improve yourself, you learn new things, and it can get you far. It can really get you far.
That's
I
true.
agree 100%.
Yeah, I will share the link in the description. You guys can check it out. Yeah, maybe that's it for today, guys. Thank you, Mauro, for your time. It's been an honor to be here. I will share the recording a couple of days. Stay tuned for that. Leave a like and subscribe to our channel, guys.